Okay, it says we are live. Hello, welcome. Sorry, it's just finishing up my bun. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully it's a writing Wednesday. A worry-free Wednesday would be nice as well. Also, StreamYard has something like new on the inside. So I'm gonna hide that because I don't need it at the moment. So yay. Anyway, hello, how are we? What did you do fun yesterday? Or this morning? I made cookies yesterday. And it was the recipe for essentially mimicking the Danish wedding cookies that used to come in a pink box, but that Keebler no longer makes. I made them. They feel like they're a little bit more moist than the like prepackaged ones, which I don't mind. And also when they say use teaspoon to scoop out dough and drop it on the pan, they mean a literal teaspoon and not just like your normal size spoon. They turned out a lot bigger than anticipated. They spread quite a bit and the smaller ones were about that big, which compared to a Danish wedding cookie, which is like that big, is pretty different. But they're tasty, but they're not quite. So yeah, but I will say their instructions say to have a cup of chocolate chips that you then chop up into tiny pieces. I put them into our string pull chopper, and it just like created dust and it started. There was no chopping of the chips. It was just shaving the sides off of them. So that didn't do what I wanted. So I wound up getting out one of our wooden bowls and one of our curved knives. I don't know what you call them. But they're like meant for chopping in bowls. So did that. They're very tasty though. They're very tasty, but they don't quite taste like Danish wedding cookies. But that was one of my fun things yesterday. And then the other fun thing was I took a trip down nostalgia lane and played Diablo 2 instead of one of the newer ones. And it was fun. So today we are back into the writing seat. And hopefully we're going to get a good bit done. Rachel says, popping in to have this ready. Excellent. Good. Kara is here. Just wanted to say hello. You've been very sick. Oh, no, still. Hopefully are you feeling like you're maybe on the mend now? Or are you still feeling like you're kind of in the thick of it? Either way, lots of chicken noodle soup, apple juice, orange juice, something to keep you hydrated and give you some nutrients. And lots of rest. So if you have to nap most of the day, that's okay. It's your body recovering. All righty. The poll for today is just a 2-choice poll. And here it is. Does your main character prefer Art Nouveau on the left or Art Deco on the right? And these are inspired by, this one's very much obviously inspired by Alphonse Mucha or Mucha. This one, I don't know the name of the initial inspiration, but the very geometric behind it is very much in line with Art Deco. So again, and one way that I have heard this and felt like it was appropriate is that Art Nouveau is what the elves would have built, and Art Deco with the geometry is what the dwarves would have built. So which one do you think your main character would choose? I think a lot of my characters would choose Art Nouveau because a lot of my characters in my brain are associated with sort of like healing and nurturing. So sort of like the plant growth, connectivity to earth aspect of Art Nouveau, I think would go along with most of them. Some of my main characters, though, are very much on the Art Deco, like everything must be logical, everything must be within the lines. Yeah. And see, I'm not sure either. Like if I think of a mandala, it's like somewhere in between these two, because mandalas are often based on like flower symmetry type thing, but they are very also geometric shaped. So like I feel like a mandala is kind of like the best of both worlds. But yeah, I think most of my main characters, like probably about 75% of my main characters would choose Art Nouveau, and then the remaining 25% would be Art Deco side. So Stace says, hello, I made it. I took a nap and then started to oversleep. Oh no. Is it good napping weather? The temperature has dropped a little bit, which means sleeping is nicer. And it also rained for a little bit last night, which made great sleeping weather. So Kara says, listening to me talk is painful. Your voice is extremely raspy. Gotta gargle with that salt water. Gotta gargle. It's no fun, but yeah. Stacey says, and then it took me a while to figure out which one your main character would pick of these two. Yes. Yes. But it's a fun question to contemplate, isn't it? Of like, which one would your main character prefer? We like pretty much know which one we would prefer, right? Like in an instant. But then you have that, oh, like even though my main character is a part of my brain, they wouldn't necessarily choose the same thing. So, yeah. But that is the choice. Funky says, on a work call, so can't hear you. Oh. But you're here until this is over. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Okay. That is our lovely little thumbnail for today. We talked about Monday's dog swallowing the... That's Monday's, yes. Monday's dog eating the dandelion. That was just chomp it in one whole bit, which is adorable. Okay, so Tuesdays, dog is named Augie. He's in a pretty awkward situation. He has already committed several nuisances. He's standing under a sign, or sitting under a sign that says commit no nuisance. So, yesterday's Augie, 12 out of 10, it's not his fault he can't read. He's adorable though, with that head tilt. And then today's, I'm just going to go ahead and tear it off because it's easier to show. Today's is Rosie. She would like to remind you that it is a movie night and it's her turn to pick the movie. Also would like to add that there's no reason to leave the warmth of her blanket until at least mid-May. So here's Rosie, who it's her turn to pick the movie night. And based on the amount of pink, I'm assuming Barbie is probably a good choice. But there is Rosie. Very cute. Very cute. Okay. So we've got the dog. Now we need the card, right? Becca's here and says, hello. Hello. Welcome. Stacey says, ironically, I slept well last night. Although you have given up soda for Lent. You're not religious, but you are addicted, and you're using that as an attempt to break the cycle for at least a little bit. Understood. Yeah. Understood. And Jody is here, so happy to be among friends. Hugs. Hugs, hugs. Yes. We pulled the... Becca says, oh my God, the face. Right. Stacey says, nah, Rosie's going to pick Legally Blonde. Ooh, another good choice. Yes. Yes. Very good choice. Okay, so I've pulled the wolf, but it is in the upside down position. The main message is turn knowledge into wisdom. So here is our wolf friend with the wings under its eyes. So when it's in the upside down position, we read the what Colette Baron Reed calls the protection message. What is unknown is still yet to be discovered. When the wolf appears, you are being told not to pretend you know something when you don't. You won't impress anyone with a little bit of knowledge. In fact, you rob yourself of a true experience and education if you tell yourself you are done learning or that you don't have to know something. Be open, be humble, be teachable, and the world will open up itself for you like magic. Now is a time to look into the world with reverence and awe and insatiable curiosity. You will never grow old if you are willing to keep learning. The wolf is waiting to be your mystical and loving guide. So there you go. So it's okay to admit that we don't know how to do something. So there you go. Rachel says, I made a chunkier version of an Italian wedding soup this weekend. Ooh, and you're enjoying your very last bowl of it. Nice. Fantastic. That sounds delicious. So most of my life, I have sort of equated Italian wedding soup with minestrone. Is the difference... Okay, Italian wedding soup has the savory meatballs and a broth with spinach and pasta. And then minestrone is more like vegetables and beans, right? Beans, vegetables, pasta, stock, and tomatoes. Okay. So it's more of a... Minestrone is more of like everything but the kitchen sink, right? Or at least that's what it feels like. I could be wrong. So it's recipe experimentation week. I mean, yeah, if I experimented and tried the Danish wedding cookie, and you experimented, tried the Italian wedding soup, apparently it's not only experimentation week, but it's experimentation wedding recipe week. So if anybody has any other wedding recipe things they want to suggest, let us know, because why not? Why not? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my document up. I am going to work a little bit in my bullet journal because that needs to be done first. And then I will be into editing today, because today is an editing day. Because I took yesterday completely off. So I need to edit quite a bit today. So yeah, I will try to make my bullet journal fast. But yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. We need... Let's go ahead and do the snowbirds. Becca says, I think I'm going to do beta reading first and get that done. Gotcha. Becca, how's your audio narration going? Have you, because you were talking about getting that started. Is it going well? Hopefully so. Is this the first time that you've done it in your current apartment? Because I know in previous places you had set up a closet for it, or part of your closet for it. Lexi says, hello. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So 1, save your document. 2, go ahead and make sure you have something to hydrate with and take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That was a pretty good session, pretty good sprint. I'm on page 13 in terms of looking for errors. I gotta say, find your own place is a real friend. A real friend. Common typos for names. I can just like plug in my normal typos and then just do them all. It's great. It's great. Okay. Let's see. So at the beginning of that sprint, I can't remember if I said hello to Lexi. Lexi popped in and said, hello. Hello. Becca's audio recording is going well. You had to move the whole setup from a corner of the bedroom into the closet. You were hoping you wouldn't have to be stuck in a closet, but it is going really well. Excellent. Good. Cool Gamer 2 is here. Hello. Elizabeth is here. Hello. Megan is also here and chose Art Nouveau for show. Also, it was 20 minutes in and YouTube just sent you the notification. Rachel says that's how YouTube works. Yep, sometimes it is. Raven is here. Hello. Welcome. I love your cat. So cute. So Rachel is describing the Italian wedding soup that was the experimental dinner for this week. It's a non-tomato based. You added mild Italian sausage, cannellini beans. You didn't have spinach, so you substituted kale, chicken broth, Italian seasonings, and normal seasonings, which just sounds delicious. Absolutely yummy. Raven is doing all right. Just got food, and now you're ready to study. Excellent. Weaver says, hello. Hello. Welcome. Raven says, Rachel, you're making my mouth water. It sounds so good. Yes. Rachel says, thank you. It was. I'd never tried it before, and you had the extra sausage, so you thought, why not? Why not, indeed? And Jody says, thanks for the sprints and hugs. Yeah, thank you. Weaver says, trying to make plans for my next projects. You want to do a series, but you have too many ideas and can't settle on something. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling. You could always roll some dice, or you could pick your top 3 and like focus on one each month for a quarter and see how much you get done there. Becca says, did some data reading. You're hoping to finish this book today. That'd be nice. That'd be very nice. Lexi got 1,785 words. Woo! And says, thanks for the double hello. You're welcome. You're welcome. The kitty in your profile picture is one of your main characters. His name is Blackberry. Aww. He's a 3-legged spicy ball of floof. He looks adorable. Blackberry. So cute. Funky says, the meeting is over. Coffee is brewing. All is right with the world. Yay! Excellent. And which coffee mug are you going to choose today? Is it going to be your faded pirate mug or a different mug? And also, do you have a fun flavor of coffee today? Because I know last time you had something with vanilla. Was it cinnamon and vanilla? Or was that Stacy? For Blackberry, the cuteness is a trap. Don't pet the belly. Oh, so cute. So cute. Okay. Again, next year's will definitely be a cat calendar. This year was the dog calendar, which is adorable and I love it. But next year we're gonna have cats. Although if I find a hedgehog calendar, no, we're gonna have cats next year. This will be fine. So, I actually need to take those out and hand them to my mom so that she can see the doggos as well. Faded pirate mug it is. Today is vanilla hazelnut. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Baby hedgehogs would be adorable, right? Cat calendar where? I need, yeah. So this year I have the We Rate Dogs calendar. And so we've been doing a doggo a day. So today's was Rosie, who's ready for a cozy movie night. But they have like a cat version, and I just grabbed the dog version for this year. So, but a hedgehog version would be very cute. I don't know if there is a We Rate Hedgehogs or okay, so daily hedgehog calendar. Is there one? There are wall calendars, obviously. There's a daily planner that has cartoon ones, but I want like a daily tearaway. Is there wall calendar, die cut? Now I'm just like down a rabbit hole. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Am I? There's a Sonic the Hedgehog calendar a day. Yeah, I'm mostly seeing just wall calendars. So, yeah. Funky says, flash that picture again. I need it. So here's the, here's Rosie for today. Super adorable, super pink. Love her freckles. Then we have Augie, who is already committed nuisances, but is in a no nuisance zone. And then Monday's was Beaker, who's eating a dandelion in one mouthful. So that's thus far this week. So cute. I wonder how many Funky's like dies in cuteness. Yes, exactly. There's, oh gosh, what's the account name? I haven't seen it update in a while, actually. Oh, I think it's because it's my other Instagram. Yeah, it's on the abandoned Instagram. Oh goodness. Is it Mr. Smiley? Mr. Smiley the Hedgehog? Okay, that's not it. No, it's Mr. Something, but it's not Smiley. Okay. I'm going to have to, I guess, go into the abandoned Instagram and find out what it is. But there's a traveling hedgehog. His owners live in Europe, and so they go to locations where hedgehogs are allowed. And I can't remember what the account name is, but it's adorable. They have like little socks and little hats for him. And I think at some point they were going to get him a girlfriend, or maybe get him a girlfriend. Mr. Pokey. I just remembered his name, Mr. Pokey. Okay. We must rectify the fact that my current Instagram does not have Mr. Pokey. So we're going to fix that. Yes. Oh, apparently I was following him already, but I haven't seen anything in a while. Anyway, there's a book and a calendar. So there are things. Anyway, so he has adorable little cartoons, but here's the cat sibling. We're just like, how cute. How adorable. And like, wouldn't you want, a hedgehog a day if they looked like this? Like, yes. The answer is always yes. With a little teeny tiny crochet bear tucked in safe gingerbread house. It's very aesthetic as well, but like adorbs. So this is the book. I don't know if it's translated or not, if there is a translated version, but it's very cute. Little tiny baby stuffy. So yeah, just like all the hedgehogs. So Mr. Pokey, you're welcome. I remembered his name. And it's Pokey, Pokee, I think that's the way it's spelled, if I remember that just correctly from what I was seeing like 3 seconds ago. But yeah, so there you go. Dandelion snick, exactly. Nom. It's like, I wouldn't object to a baby hedgehog, right? And the way that after I found Mr. Pokey's account, I definitely looked up, and they are illegal to have here. So I cannot have a hedgehog. Because it's all Weaver says, I want one. It's like, oh my God. Exactly. They're adorable. They're so cute. And the owner of the account, the owner of Mr. Pokey and the account, has great photography skills. So, yeah. So every once in a while I come across accounts like that, and I'm like, wonderful. I need this in my life. So yeah. Hedgehog stuffies are absolutely allowed. In fact, I was thinking about this. Crochet hedgehog pattern. Can we make? Because that sort of autumny brown to orange variegated yarn looks like it would be a really cute option for a hedgehog. So yeah, so I might find a crochet pattern that has little knobblies that I could do for. That's cute too. That I could do for myself or for others potentially. But yeah, so at some point we may have a crochet hedgehog. So Becca just keeled over. Yes, hedgehog stuffies are absolutely allowed, 100%. And Funky was like, I was just about to suggest this crochet hedgehog. Yeah, so I will see what I can do in terms of finding a good pattern for a hedgehog. Rain's like, what did you do today? Oh, I looked at hedgehog cuteness. Made your life better, right? Right? Okay, let's go ahead and Becca's like, I totally did funky, totally keeled over. Yes. Okay, good. I'm glad that I could share some cuteness with the world. Even if it just meant sharing accounts that I know of. All right, let's go ahead and do another sprint, and then you can investigate your own. Also, if you follow a cute animal account that I do not know about, please let me know, because I am more than willing to follow and look at cute animals all day long. Okay, so 1, save your document. Also, don't forget to do your self promo this sprint. 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, don't forget to do your self-promo as well as promo of any cute animal accounts on Instagram, because that's what I watch or doom scroll between Instagram and YouTube. So there are a couple of accounts that I remembered, and one that Funky put forth. So Funky put forward Chunk the Groundhog. And this is one that I've seen that I hadn't followed, so I make sure I followed it this time. Let's share it. Here we go. Okay, so Chunk underscore the underscore groundhog. This guy has built a groundhog run as well as feeds them. And in turn, they sit and chomp on things in front of the camera. So, and apparently occasional possum videos, but mostly Chunk and Chunk's friends. So, Chunk the groundhog. The other one of the other ones that I put forward was Luna, the Black Adventure Cat, but it's just Luna, and then it runs into Adventure Cat. So it's just, there's one A, not two. But Luna's owners take Luna hiking and camping. And so there's all kinds of kitty cams where you can hear the paws, and it's really cute. So yeah. And just lots of cute black kitties. And then the other one is Luna the Panther, which here's, nope, that's not it. Luna underscore, where is it? Underscore the underscore Pantera. There we go. Luna and her big brother Rottweiler have adventures together. Where's the one with her? There you go. So like, they're cute, very cute. And apparently the panther is, I don't know if it's got dwarfism or if it's got something, but essentially the parents rejected, and the owner is licensed, I think, in animal rescue or fostering or something. So it's like not like she went out and bought an exotic pet type thing. So, which is always a bonus if you're doing things ethically. But yeah, so, and then you should follow Becca for cute pictures of Snake the cat. And Laura's Instagram is Writing with Roy, so you can see pictures of Roy. And Nia, Vixen of Fiction, has Loki. And I'm trying to remember, it's like who posts pictures of their pets regularly, because a lot of people have pets that will pop in and out of streams. So, and I know there's usually like the ones, author tubers who vlog, there's usually like a pet segment. So yeah. So yeah, as Raven says, a ton of the sprinters have animals with them during the sprints, but they aren't always on camera. Yes. Hex Library has Merlin. The tail always coming on. It knows exactly when the stream is starting and wants to say hello or be in the shot. So anyway, Funky says there's just You don't know why, but the videos of Chunk eating stuff is the cutest. Yes. Higgins and Stephanie Whitson have their pets usually off camera, and they pop in on sometimes. Yes. Yes, yes. You love it. For the adventuring, hiking, and backpacking. A friend of yours and you go on walks with your cats on leashes. Excellent. Fun times. Lexi got 1,343 words done. Fantastic. Big kitten. Exactly. Yes. Becca is still beta reading. It's okay as long as you're enjoying it. Oh no, Stacy's back to having a headache. You think you're just going to listen to the trial and wait for Karma to get home. Gotcha. Understood. Something about the chomping sound is amusing too. But apparently Lexi did not get distracted by the animals. Well, I mean, Lexi did manage to get 1,300, but Lexi did not manage to get 1,700 or 2,000. So maybe Lexi was like slightly distracted by the cute animals. She's like, I love animals. It's fine. Rachel says, hi, everybody who came in. I oopsied and closed the tab. Oh no! As penance, you must offer up the name of your favorite cute animal Instagram account. That's just the thing we're going with today. is who has cute Instagram, wholesome, like cute animals that we can stare at when the world is on fire. So, yeah. Okay, don't forget to follow your fellow sprinters and hosts. Make sure you're subscribed and liking the content and all that kind of stuff. If you are participating in other people's sprinty sprints too. Okay, videos. Should we do Air Bear or should we do Snowy Birds again? Or we could do the Babbling Brook. Rachel says, thinking. Raven's like, yes, penalty time. Now I need a hedgehog. I do need a hedgehog timer. Does Canva have a really cute hedgehog? Let's just investigate that real quick. Okay, Canva, I don't care about your new stuff. I want to know if you have a cute hedgehog. Do you have where? Oh no, what have they done? Okay, so here's what I'm looking at. Oh, where'd it go? Okay. Can you see? Yes, okay. So if I'm looking for hedgehog, there's graphics. If I go to elements, photos, graphics, here we go. Okay, so we could have hedgehog with like the timer up here. So yes, we will play around and we will find a cute hedgehog. Look at that one. Look at that one. So cute. Okay, we will have hedgehogs. We will have hedgehogs. So, so yes, Funky, you are correct. We need a hedgehog timer. Raven's like, a what or what? So I make timers with cute images from Canva and Pixabay. I make the countdown timers for the channel. Occasionally I'll find like the Snowy Birds is the view out of my backyard when it snowed, which is very rare here in Georgia. But yeah, so I make the timers. So I have Air Bear because he's floating in the air. We have snowy birds. But I've also got some others further down, like waterfall timer. And then we have teapot timer, which is a favorite. Then we have farting animals, and Halloween ones. And yeah, so we have timers if you ever need a timer. So Rachel says he hasn't posted many animal videos recently, but his funny videos are great. Okay, so I'll check out the link and see that account too. Funky says I will defer to Becca in terms of which in terms of which one. Elizabeth says I'm a fan of cutesy bears, so you're going to vote for Air Bear. Rachel says hedgehogs, please. Yes, they're little feetsies. But you love bears too. What about Chinos for the hedgehog? It's Sonic spelled backwards. Is that an account on Instagram? I'll check it out. Or just like for the name of a potential new. Okay, so let's do Air Bears since that's what Elizabeth wanted. And Rachel's going to be hopping back into Sprint streams next week. Tuesday and Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern. From your experience, everyone wants more farting animals too. So I could make a real cute hedgehog and then a farting hedgehog. Okay, noted. Noted. All right, let's do this. So 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you take a sip. Cheers. We are running a little behind today, so this will put us over the top of the hour, just FYI. So if you need to go at the top of the hour, just remember to say bye in the chat. 3 is straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4 is make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 31 minutes and 12 seconds, because that's how long the music lasts. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. I'm on page 49, which is great. I don't remember where I was at the beginning of, or at the end of second sprint, but either way, 49 pages is great. I'm on a roll. I will probably continue to do a little bit more after I go for a walk. But yeah, doing good. Save it again. 62 words for CB from the previous sprint. Here's the self-promo. The links are on the About page. Fanfiction.net is an uncooperative reptile, but the link is posted. Nice. Eva is here. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Raven says, I'm reading a book right now, and it's a painful read. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Some books are like that. Some books, it's the book. Some books, it's your, like, mood. I don't know, because sometimes I'm just like, I can't get through this right now. It's just not happening. And then I'll pick it up, a month later, and it'll be fine, and I'll breeze right through it. But some books are just painful to read. And since you mentioned you were studying today, is it a school book that you are having to read? You are required to read? Eva says, happy news number 1. FMLA pay has arrived to our bank. The first pay in 6 weeks, and not a moment too soon for sure. Yay! Happy news number 2. Follow-up appointments for the Mister have been confirmed, or have confirmed that he is doing great. Oh, yay! Happy news, indeed. You're making a few adjustments before the final upload of your next children's release, a debut for the pen name Tyla Kane. Find her on IG, and here's the link for that. All good celebration things. Rachel's power just went out, so you're popping on to say goodbye for the day and good luck. So hopefully Rachel will have a short stint of cozy candlelit atmosphere before the power comes back on. Kate says, my heavens, it's been an overly busy day doing income taxes. You will do some writing now. Yep. Mom just delivered parrot stuff to the accountant. So the accountant will be looking over that when they have a chance. This year, the only real issue is, or I guess for the past tax year, the only real issue for my parents is that my grandparents' estate, the house was sold. Supposedly, they shouldn't have to pay taxes on the amount that they inherited, even from the house being sold. But mom is worried about, that not being filed properly and her having to pay taxes on the money. And also, she's like, do I have to pay taxes on the full amount, or do I have to pay taxes on the post real estate fees amount? So hopefully the accountant will be able to like set her at ease and tell us one way or another, because that's the only real question. So Becca says, yay, finished beta reading for the day. Excellent. Good, good, good. Eva says, very nice to Becca. Funky got some reading done. Excellent. Good. And hopefully some coffee sipped as well. Kate says, Wicked, the book I was supposed to read for the book club. You had a really hard time getting into it. I will not pick that up. Yeah. So Wicked was that way for me, as well as anything else that author wrote. I just, for whatever reason, it was not my jam. But it could have also been because it was amidst others that hated it. I don't know if it was like similar writing style or just similar vibes. I don't know. A friend of mine from middle and high school recommended Wicked, recommended oh gosh, what's the Jodi Picoult, the sister book, and then also recommended is it Jewel by Brett Lott? Yes. Also recommended, she loved Miss Babylon as well. And I was just like, the things that she recommended to me at that point were soporific. They just put me to sleep. They were just about people enduring untenable situations, or just were super depressing to me. And so I was like, this is not the escapism that I want. This is not it. So I generally don't necessarily trust the recommendations she gives me anymore. Because that whole, she was like, these are great. These are fantastic. These are my favorite books ever that I've, and I'm like, oh, okay. Sure. But yeah, no, I am an escapist reader at heart. Please don't give me something that's going to make me just cry and endure with the characters. I'm like, give me some hope. Give me some revenge. Give me something. Yawning. Raven says, it's the writing and the story itself. Oh no. One of your stories is an anti-fanfic, so you need to reread it and go over it with a fine-tooth comb. So you're studying the series as a whole. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Kate says, right? I want to escape, not be more sad. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, there are points where I'm like, yeah, I could read something, for catharsis, but generally I'm like, how do I put this? Okay. I've read the Odyssey more times than you like is good for you. And every time I read it, I'm like, okay, this is fun, like all the little mini adventures. And I'm like, but I really, really want to get to the end where he slaughters all of these. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's my catharsis, is like kill off all the terrible characters. Not all of them, but kill off a good chunk of them. I'm like, there's a really, really terrible villain. I'm like, I want the hero to like go smackdown on them. And I'm just like, yes, this feels good. And that's a better catharsis for me. Or like, when they end up with a happy ending, when they end up with the things that they dreamed about, that they wanted, that they needed. And with characters that just have to endure. And like they're showing strength through their endurance, and they're showing strength through the quiet power is a phrase that I've seen more times than I want to see, in terms of like describing people that are stuck in a bad situation and continue to do their best within that situation, but do not change or do not attempt to change the situation itself. And they're like, oh, the quiet, silent power of this. And I'm like, is it though? So, but again, that's my personal reading preferences. So, again, I want to escape, not be more sad. Yes, I agree with this. This is my whole point for reading. So, I do not want the quiet power of endurance. I want the loud power of a hammer or an axe doing a smackdown. Yeah. I'm childish, I guess. Anyway, oh, Raven, oh no, it's a painful read, and you're page 24 out of 630. Oh no. Can you do the audio, like, is there an audiobook version of it where you can go at like 2 times speed and just like get the gist? Or do you have to actually like study it? It sucks. Okay, I think that was number 3, actually. I don't think I ever took it off of second sprint. Anyway, it is now 3:30, and I need to end the poll and essentially be on my way. So here is our poll. Was whether or not your main character would prefer Art Nouveau on the left or Art Deco on the right. Again, like elf aesthetic versus dwarf aesthetic. And 56% of our main characters would choose Art Nouveau. So about 10% more of our main characters would choose Art Nouveau. So there we go. You have to study it, not just read it blindly. Meh. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. All right. Fridays is again, because I'm editing certain projects. I found a illustration of different Regency modiste or dressmakers styles for a given period of time. And so yeah, so if your main character had to pick a certain dressmaker, which one would they choose in this time period? But anyway, so that's Fridays. So yeah. Yay. All right. Again, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for the cute account recommendations. And hopefully I will see y'all soon. Also, don't forget, this Sunday is daylight savings beginnings. We're going to spring forward. It's also my birthday, so I will not be here on Sunday. So there you go. Just another reminder. All right. Bye.